reaction is what Pharmaceutical Society of Nigerian President Sam Ohuabunwa calls on the Zambian government as it forms the Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency. Mr. Ohuabunwa says it will be an error to give management of drugs to non-pharmacists, likening such a decision to having a pharmacist manage a surgical or pediatric clinic.
That's a misnomer. Absolutely. It's like asking that a pharmacist should be in charge of a pediatric or a surgical clinic. It just doesn't add up. Okay? It's not a place for a physician to manage, because a physician has limited understanding of how to preserve medicines. He has a limited understanding of interaction between medicines and environment. He has a limited understanding of interaction between medicine and medicine. Some medicines themselves interact due to the atmospheric pressure. They can interact. Some are volatile, okay? Some are effervescent. These things are not known. They're not taught in medical school. It's only in a school of pharmacy that they are taught. So it will be an unfair deal for government to let physicians manage medical stores. It will be unfair bit of pharmaceutical stores. It will be unfair to the government itself and to the patient.
Speaking on the sidelines of the 79th International Pharmacists Federation Congress in Abu Dhabi, Mr. Ohuabunwa said it is wrong for a government to think that anyone can perform the duties of a pharmacist, warning that wrong handling of drugs is poisonous to a patient in the country's economy.
Sometimes government thinks that the job of a pharmacist can be done by some other person, maybe a cheaper labor. But that's not true, because there is no professional that has the competence, the training, and the exposure to understand the total genesis and etiology of medicines and pharmaceutical products. So where governments have tried to subvert or underutilize pharmacists, they have always run into trouble, because every medicine, as you know, is a potential poison, and if not properly managed, can harm rather than heal.
He has, however, urged pharmacists to get out of their comfort zones and play their part in universal health coverage.
Pharmacists need to be more assertive, more proactive, and command more attention. Secondly, is a rethink of government, because so very often healthcare is made a domain of one professional group, which shouldn't be. Every member of the health team is like a member of a relay team, and each person has a role to play, significant. And if you talk about universal coverage, I don't think of any other professional group in the health team that is most suited to help government achieve this purpose.
A bill proposing the establishment of the Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency is already in Parliament amid rejection from some interested groups. The agency, which will procure, store and distribute medicines and medical supplies, will be managed by a board whose chairperson will be appointed by the Minister of Health, while as the board is also in turn expected to appoint a Director General who holds a bachelor's degree or an equivalent qualification which is recognized and validated by the Zambia Qualifications Authority. He or she must also have a postgraduate degree in business management, public health, pharmacology, pharmacy, and supply chain management. Mwapek Mwenda, Prime TV News, Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates.